All right, my man. State your name. Let them know who you are on Real Talk with Nick.
It's your boy G5. Y'all already know the vibe.
All right, we got my man G5. This is back to back with my man G5.
What's poppin',
We're
people?
going to piggyback on the last interview I did with the brother where he was saying that, he said a lot, that R.J. Barrett is going to be playing power forward.
Power forward.
Wow. What do you say to those who say that, nah, he just going to be filling in for a few minutes? And
For Julius, I said that. In that video, I said that. That's just what it is. He's going to be filling in. We're going to check the temperature. I guess people was listening to what Nicovellians was saying because out of nowhere, boom, let's try him at the 4.
What do you say to those who say that there's no way in hell that Julius Randle could be a success playing that position? He could barely play the 3. And he's struggling playing the 2.
You mean RJ?
RJ. Excuse me, yes.
Yeah, I don't believe he could play the 4. I don't think he could.
R.J. Barrett is struggling at the...
He ain't struggling at the 3. He was struggling at the 2, but he ain't struggling at the 3. The 3 is a little more faster than a couple of them. That's why we see him going to the hole more than he going shooting the ball because it's more easier. See, when he was at the 2, his shooting percentage was down because he had tools that could keep up with him with speed. The 3s, he's a little more faster than a couple of them. He get that quick first step on him, and he can go to the basket. So that's why you see that basket going like that. Okay. And everybody say he needs to develop a jump shot, but you got to look at how DeRozan assassinated the game just by going in. Same game.
Let's talk about RJ a little. What's the misconception about this man? Because, you know, when we bring up his name, man, a lot of controversy comes up about whether he's even worthy to still be a Knick.
Well,
some say he's a bust. Some say if you think RJ is a bust, you don't know basketball.
Yeah,
he came in the league at 18.
Yep.
This is his 5th year at 23. Some say 5 years you reach your ceiling when it comes to the development stages.
Okay, so if he reaches the ceiling at his development stage, averaging 19 ain't bad in the NBA. You the second and third option on the NBA good team, even on the greatest team. So you got to look at that. And he's not the number 1 option. He was averaging that. He came in as a rookie averaging that. I don't think we had a Knick averaging that as a rookie in years. As a rookie, I'm talking about. We get a rookie, and the rookie come in the first year, and they doing numbers. So, is he a bust? No, because if you look at his draft class, he's the top 3 in his draft class.
At one time, he was the top dog.
He was the top dog before the other 2 came up and beat him. He was predicted to be the number 1 draft pick for that year. So if Zion didn't do what Zion did, he wouldn't have went where he went. That's why Zion was kind of mad. He wanted to go to the Knicks. He thought he had enough to go to the Knicks. He didn't know that he put himself at the top of the stockpile where you gonna go first. He's supposed to have went 3rd. It's supposed to have been RJ, your boy, Ja Morant, and then it's supposed to have been, but it went the other way.
If Zion wins when it came to the Knicks during his draft class, do you think the Knicks would have had a chip right now?
A chip?
Yeah.
Because he's playing the 4, so we just got Julius. How would that have worked? So look at the politics of the shit. How would that have worked? Would he be where he at now if he'd played for the Knicks? As the player he is, we don't know. He barely knows because he barely play. So,
and that's another thing too, man.
RJ got more time playing basketball than both of that's drafted in front of him.
Another question: how come the Knicks organization don't stick to their game plan? They say one thing and then turn around and do another. They say, oh, we're going to, establish these young players. We're going to follow the Philadelphia blueprint. And then you wind up trading players.
They did.
Messing up the whole chemistry, man.
I'm going to look at the whole thing. Since we got RJ, every other draft class, every other person that we drafted, we still got on the Knicks. That we picked up every year. We still got them. We still got Quentin. We still got Sims. We ain't really get rid of nobody. Even when we traded to get JB, we ain't really get rid of our young core. So we can't really say that because we ain't really get rid of the young core. The young core's still there. It's RJ, it's Sims, it's Grimes, it's IQ. Those are the last four. They still there from the last 5 years. So we hope they holding up to it. But is it getting the Knicks any better? That's the question. That's the question. Grimes got to step his game up this year. The pressure ain't on RJ. RJ got his money. He ain't got to do nothing. That's what nobody seems to understand. RJ ain't got to do a damn thing. RJ could just chill.
No, we ain't got no time for RJ to have that mentality of just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Knicks fans, nah, that's not the mentality.
But he's hungry. But what I'm saying is, if he wants to, he could chill. He did his job. He showed, yeah, we can get more off him. I believe, or if Julius wasn't on the Knicks, RJ would average more points.
How much? How much more?
Probably about 5-6 more points. He probably could average about 25 a game. I could believe he could average 25 a game. It's just that it's his body. Is he willing to put his? Do he know what it really takes to average 25 for 82 games and then try to average that in the playoffs? That takes a lot of hard work and dedication.
Well, if he work on his mid-range, he can accomplish that. Come on, 5 years, man.
It's 5 years, but it ain't bad.
5
I don't think he had a bad 5. For what we take out of it, RJ haven't had a bad 5 years. I mean, we can look at other draft picks that went right behind him. We can look at where they at right now. And that's what I'm talking about, his draft class. Everybody that got drafted with him is only the 3 names that you hear in the NBA. It's just that he's like the 3rd best player out that draft class. And it shows that he's the 2nd to 3rd best player on his team. It adds up. Everything adds up. It just, boom, right in the bundle. I know it don't sound right. I know we want more from him. Hopefully we could get more for him now that he's going to get more time, because if he's going back up for this thing, that means it's just more time for him to play. So now he could probably get 5 more minutes in the game. And that 5 minutes, hopefully he can score 4 more points in that game and average 23 or 22. See? So let's see.
So with all this talk concerning RJ,
and he needs the ball in his hand. We know the Knicks ain't going to give him the ball in his hand.
Okay, so let me ask you this, brother. Is it really R.J. Barrett who's having what's the word I could put for this? I'm just going to make it simple. I'm going to keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
The reason why R.J. Barrett is struggling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some might say, he's a bust. He don't put up the numbers he's supposed to put up. We expect more from him.
I don't know what they suspected more from.
We expect a fever performance.
A fever performance?
In
FIBA.
He played in a FIBA tournament for 2 years, right?
And in the FIBA tournament, yeah. And in the FIBA tournament, every year he had the ball in his hand.
So why?
He had the ball in his hand. Now, whatever his Knicks coach is doing, and he ain't looking at that, he probably don't respect the FIBA games like a lot of these coaches in the NBA. They don't respect the FIBA, so that's why they probably ain't judging it, because they probably feel it's a little easier, which is not. Obviously, they proved it. They whooped our ass. I think after his performance there, his trade stock just went so high, and I believe he's going to go play in Canada. So I believe the Knicks is going to trade RJ to the Raptors some point in this year before the trade deadline out. For OG. Mark my words, for OG.
For OG?
Yes. Yes. Yep.
You got to elaborate, man. Why you feel that way?
It just fits. It fits. The style of play the Knicks is trying to play right now, I'm looking at it, and I'm going to find out tomorrow when we see the game, 7:30, Boston. First game, let's see that. Then our first game is the 25th of the NBA season against Boston. So let's see how that goes. Because we played Boston 2 times preseason, and then we got to play them the first game in the season. Win or lose. Let's see. So Boston's the #1 challenge for the Knicks, obviously, right? Because they say Boston is favored to win the East, just like the Bucks is favored for the East. They got us 5th, 6th ranking, but then they got the Lakers 5th, 6th ranking. So let's think about it. So we ain't in a bad position. I'll be in the middle of the pack. I think we did good. Last year we was in the middle of the pack, right? Last year we was in what? Middle 6, right? We finished 6th.
Okay.
Made it to the second round.
All right.
All right, so we go 5th, 6th again. Gives us a better chance to avoid that #1 spot, right?
All right. So for the record, when we speak of that of R.J. Barrett, number one, you say that those who criticize this game don't know basketball.
Yeah, they don't know basketball because for a player to go in the game and get the points he's getting at the moment he's getting them and how he's getting them, can't sit there and say it's not good. Okay, he can't probably finish. He can't close. He's not a closer. But it's all good that he's not a closer. You know what I mean? We got 2 closers for that. You got JB, you got Julius. Can he close? Yes. We've seen him do it in FIBA. Yes, we know. He can drop 35 if he wants to.
He closed in the Cleveland series too.
He closed in the Cleveland. There you go. See? So we know he can close.
But he's not consistent.
It's not that he's not consistent. He don't get the opportunity to actually show you consistency. It's a difference.
So
if the ball's always in, if they always gonna give it to Julius because he's the fastest 4 out of the 4s, obviously. That's why he's getting where he's getting. Of course, give it to Julius. Now you got JB. Give it to JB.
So Tom Thibodeau's hindering him as a player. You put it on the coach. If you say he's not getting the opportunity, then it have nothing to do with his game as far as him lacking.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing to do with his game. It's just that's why I'm seeing now what they saying that they're going to give him more time, putting him in the 4. Because Julius going to need some time, some time off. Because he's going to have restricted minutes. So he probably going to play 35 instead of the whole 48, which is good.
Yeah, Julius was your guy, man.
We need Julius.
Julius is your guy, but it seemed lately, after reviewing certain interviews that I have done with you, it seems like you're. Yeah, it's like you throw a little,
a little fuzz at him.
Yeah, it's like you're not as optimistic about his future as a Knick.
Because I see him as another one of our major trade pieces. Because I'm looking at what the Knicks is doing. Now, if I'm bugging y'all, don't pay me no mind. But think about this. Think about this analytic. The Knicks got 4 players that's all from one team, right? Right? And they got this little system that they got going, right? That is gonna take away from what they core game was. We know what the game was. It was always Julius ISO getting the ball because we know that's what Coach Tibbs liked to coach. And the Knicks always had that one player that's an ISO player. From Steph, from motherfucking Carmelo, down to Julius. So those ISO players are something that I think the Knicks is just always caught on to. And then that's the problem. So Julius looked like this year, if I could score some numbers, I could get some money. The Knicks ain't paying Julius no more money. We ain't going to extend this contract. You really think they're going to extend this contract? Because he's balling like he deserves some money, right?
He don't deserve no postseason money.
Okay, but imagine if you put him on let's say Julius goes, let me give a good team here. Say if Julius go to the Clippers. Say Julius go back to the Lakers. Say Julius goes to any of the top contender teams, right? That got stars on their team. Would you think that team would get the chance to get a championship with Julius?
Depending on the chemistry.
Which team, right?
Yeah.
It depends on which team, right? Because it's 25 and 10 is going to come in handy on somebody that needs him, right?
Okay.
So,
but what if he's in a situation where
he can't get the minutes?
Or the opportunity. Like RJ. What if he's in a situation like RJ? Playing under Tom Thibodeau.
Under Tom. Well, yeah, because that's another thing. Tibbs looked like he's at a point where he's like, okay, I got to trust these young guys. And he said it at the press conference. He want to trust. He loves his team he got now. The energy they giving, the way they gelling and all this. I hear all this good stuff. I'll find out tomorrow night at 7:30 how this team gonna really look. And why they not making no moves, and why they not getting rid of the one player that wants to leave the Knicks and talking trash about the Knicks and trashing the whole organization at one.
When we speak of that of Evan Fournier.
You already know. So,
do Evan Fournier have the right
to say something?
To fill away? Because, come on, man, he's fourth in the league as far as shooting behind the arc.
That's my whole point. Like,
so what's up with this, man, when you got these players, man?
He can't play no defense. And we know Tibbs is heavy on defense. So if you ain't putting that defensive effort in practice or any, he don't give a if you can shoot.
Listen, as good as Jalen Brunson is, if it was all about a defensive style of game, what we really had.
But see, at fault,
come on.
Players,
wait.
At fault. At fault, certain players is going to play like JB. At fault, he has no choice but to play JB. Like, you want to lose your job? You don't play JB. If you don't play defense or not, the higher ups is gonna say we don't give a fuck if you don't play defense. Nigga, play him.
He's that good.
Regardless of what. Like that's
he got too much of an offensive
game to worry about his defensive game. While you got his defensive game is trash, and all you good for really is to shoot the three. So if I ain't got a corner three, man, if I don't need you in the corner three, I ain't gotta worry about you. So you sit your ass on the bench.
Listen, I want to put an end to all this. Knicks need a superstar talk and how people complain about, oh, we fucked up not getting Dame Dollar.
We didn't need Dame Dollar.
Let me tell you something, especially when Nick did some research and found out that this boy is injury prone.
Who, Dame?
Dame is injury prone. He been in the NBA for 9 years.
Yeah,
he only played 82 games for 3 seasons.
Okay.
What happened to the other 6?
Because he's a go to the whole.
He have abdominal pain. He have ankle pain.
But he's a go to the whole person.
Listen,
he's not big.
What good is all that if you don't know when that wheel's gonna start to squeak?
All right, so same thing with.
So tell me that. Talk to Nick.
You can say the same.
Talk to Nick.
You can say the same thing about Steph Curry.
Talk to Nick.
You can say the same thing about Steph Curry. Right?
We ain't talking about Steph Curry.
You could say the same
he's on that
thing
list.
About
he's on that list too.
You could say the same.
He's
thing,
on that
right?
list too.
You can say the same thing about
the Greek Freak,
right?
The Greek Freak.
You can say the
put
same
him
thing
on that.
You can't put Greek Freak there because Greek Freak ain't there.
He's an injury-prone player too.
You're gonna have
James Harden is an injury-prone player. Get mad at Nick. I don't care. I'm calling him out.
Well,
I'm calling these overhyped players, man.
We don't know if James Harden is faking it or he's really serious. That's the thing with James Harden. James Harden got a lot of game with him. A lot of. James Harden knows how to fucking get.
It's a lot of injury-prone players that motherfuckers is drooling over. And Nick is tired of it, man.
Okay.
Nick is tired of the bullshit, man.
Right.
There ain't no motherfucking Holiday and Drew. Let's stop that shit right there.
So when your man was injured for 2 seasons, what happened? I ain't hear you saying nothing about that.
Who we talking about?
Your boy injury prone too then.
Who you talking about?
Your boy.
Who's my boy? Listen, man.
Okay, that's injury prone.
Listen.
Let's be truthful.
Listen.
Out of all the Knicks, who's the most injury prone on the Knicks?
Listen, man. Stop
the biggest man we got, right?
Stop the bullshit.
No bullshit.
Just because there's no yellow cab.
No.
In the park. Don't mean I can't call. Don't mean I can't call one up, man.
Yo, you can't get away with that.
Don't mean I can't call a yellow cab up, man.
But what I'm saying is, right, with the injury prone, what I'm saying is, you see how those I named 4 point guards that's injury prone. And Dame is one of those point guards that's injury prone because they all little point guards. While now your average point guard is 6'3" and taller. We got point guards at 6'6", 6'7". So get into the hole, you're gonna get hurt. If you ain't up to shape, if you ain't up to par, if you short, they'll kill you in there. You heard Kevin Walker say the same thing.
Listen.
You heard Williams say the same thing.
Real talk with Nick, man. Nick is gonna give you his predictions, man. I think the Knicks gonna come second in the East.
Nah, you wild.
Nah, I'm not wild.
Wow.
I think.
No. Man.
I think. Yeah.
That's logical, man. Let's be logical, man.
No.
Seventh.
No.
Second
in the East.
Not.
Second in the East.
All right, so we gonna be better than the Milwaukee Bucks.
I'm about to get to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Are we gonna be better than Boston Celtics?
Listen.
No. Those I'm just saying 2 teams. We gotta look. I can say third. We can say third. Other teams, I see we got better chances.
When you
But
got a
those two right there-
soft-ass, injury-prone
No.
Chris Porzingis on the Boston Celtics,
Okay.
hells yeah.
Okay.
Hells yeah.
All right. Remember, you said
Injury
they gonna
prone.
pull a Holiday, right?
Injury
We gonna find
prone.
out tomorrow.
These names-
if there's any Drew and Holiday.
Listen,
I'm telling you, bro.
there's
what?
no Holiday
Without
in
a
Drew.
All right, we gonna find out tomorrow.
You need chemistry, baby. Chris
I'm not
Porzingis.
going with Boston. I hate
Chris
Boston.
Porzingis.
But come on, bro. We
Chris
gotta look at that.
Porzingis.
That's why I love that we play Boston.
Listen, Chris Porzingis is injury prone. Dame Dollar, injury prone.
Steph
Greek
Curry,
Freak, injury prone.
I think you just
Steph
said that
Curry,
I
injury
think
prone.
you
We
just
can
said
we,
that
we can add him
you
to the
can't
list
get
too.
you can't get none of these niggas to the Knicks.
Listen, man, I'm saying this shit because it's true.
No,
Motherfuckers need to stop drooling over these players. They names sound big when you speak of their stats, man, individually.
Individually, all their stacks is better than
Listen,
anybody else
listen.
stats in the league.
James Harden, injury prone. Injury.
Okay,
Injury.
but what that
Is
got
it-
to do with the Knicks?
Is R.J. Barrett injury prone?
We know RJ not injured.
Okay, all right. Is Josh Hart injury prone?
He's
No.
been injured.
Is he injury prone?
He's been injured.
Come on, man. Answer the damn question,
Been
man.
injured.
I take that as a no because you can't say no. You can't say yes, he is. Damn, you would see. God damn. I could go on and on.
Okay,
On and on.
but Mitch is injured.
And no, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. No,
Mitch
he's
Robinson ain't injury prone.
No,
my
he's
boy.
not.
My boy.
No, he
Listen
was.
to what you said. Jay, you trying to tell me that Mitch didn't miss a whole season? He didn't miss a whole season. And a half a season.
I
He
think.
didn't miss that.
I think.
Did he not miss that? Did he not get hit or injured his rookie year?
Okay. All right.
And didn't play to the next year. And
Okay.
only played 25
And
games
then got
that
hurt
year.
again. All right.
And, that's injury prone.
Okay.
That's the biggest injury prone. This is the first year he have not been injured. And I think he sat out a couple games. So he had a couple ankles and back spasms, as he called them. So
But for the record, put it into all this Dame Dollar. Oh, we should have gotten him and all
who
that
said
bullshit.
that, though?
A lot of Knicks fans are saying that
who-
shit.
what Knicks-
And your man only played
What
a
Knicks fan?
full.
Seriously, what Knick fan will
82
want Dame
games for
Dollar
3
when we have
seasons.
JB? So what we gonna do with JB if we got Dame Dollar?
First
Dame ain't
of all-
coming off nobody's bench.
First
That's
of all-
two same guys that do the same thing. Just Dame got average 30 points.
Let's talk about JB, right? We talking about Jalen Brunson, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What you think we should do with him?
What did we do with him? We ain't getting rid of him. You can forget that. He's the rising point guard in the NBA, and he got something to prove this year against the elite point guards because he got snubbed from being an All-Star, just like somebody else got snubbed from being an All-Star. So I'm not going to. Trae Young is right with him. So they got snubbed. They averaged numbers that was stupid. And they supposed to have been All-Stars, but they didn't make All-Star. And players that was not even averaging 30 points or 20 points, nowhere close to 20s on the All-Star team. So we're not going to go there with that, right? But JB, what he's going to do this year is same thing he did last year. But now he's just going to be more comfortable because now he got people he could really trust in giving the ball to. So don't think Julius might not average 25 this year.
And that might help the team
Let's see.
if you play more off the ball, man.
Let's see.
Huh?
If Julius
Get
gotta play
others
off the
involved,
ball,
man.
Julius need the ball. We know that.
Julius needs to pack the fuck up
Okay.
and get the fuck out of New York, man. That's where he needs
All
to
right,
go,
so-
man.
And then what you
Yo,
what
Mr.
happens before?
25 and 10, man, needs to
Okay.
get the fuck out of
And
here.
then when
You
lose
even
that-
said it yourself. Between Julius Randle and Tom Thibodeau, it's hindering R.J. Barrett's career, man. Those are the main two, man.
It doesn't matter because
What you mean it doesn't matter,
Because
man?
RJ would never be a superstar.
Not with Julius
On no team.
and
On
Tom
no, on no
Thibodeau.
team in the NBA. Let's be truthful. He's good, but the nigga ain't that fucking good. He's not John Morant. He's nowhere close to John Morant. He's nowhere close to John Morant. He's nowhere close to Zion Williams. Let's be truthful. He's a good basketball player with smart IQ and knowledge of the game. That's what got him there, because he was in the NBA since a baby. So this is the NBA babies. Him, Brunson, is NBA players. They've been in the league since they was babies.
Can Nick give you his bold
so
predictions?
Those two ain't going nowhere.
Can Nick give out his bold predictions, man? Knicks is gonna come in second in the East.
That's not happening.
Yeah, I give it no. Yeah,
that's not happening. I think this coffee got to his head too fast. I think he drunk it too quick. People.
Check this out. Yeah, Nick had his coffee.
Or he just getting contact from his motherfucker.
No. Check this out. Nick's gonna be second in the East.
Cause he saying some wild shit right here.
Chris Porzingis is gonna be on the injury list.
Okay.
Dame Dollar injury list.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not that chemistry.
You wishing bad on people.
Oh, now I'm wishing bad on people.
Yeah, you wishing bad on people.
Oh, you got a soft spot for the opposition?
Nah, I ain't got no. I just don't want nobody to get injured.
Are you an agent?
You want people
Are you an agent on Real Talk with Nick?
Are
you wiretapped?
Basketball.
Are you wiretapped right now?
No, you.
Are you wiretapped? When, as Knicks fans, we start worrying about the opposition.
Because I don't want I want to play. I want the best basketball game. I want to watch the best basketball games. I don't want to see players injured, not playing. I want to see my Knicks go against Dame Dollar. I want to see my Knicks go against Porzingis. So that's why I'm telling you bugging. Because then it would be boring. That's the only way we're going to get second place. You're right. If everybody's injured, the Knicks is in second place. So you got a point. So
no, that's what you're saying.
No, that's what you're saying.
I ain't saying if everybody injured.
That.
I'm saying stop all this crocodile tearing
over players.
Other than that can't play a full season.
It's not about the players.
We already learned
the Knicks.
We already learned.
The coach. Our coach don't know what he's doing. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We're not getting second with the coaching that we getting coached. The way he's gonna play these guys is not gonna work.
Listen, on a bad season for the Knicks, we'll be in fourth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You better say 6.
Nah.
Okay, I'm telling you.
Nah, that's what it looks like on paper.
No, that's what it really looks like.
See, these big names got people all
right, so what big names the Knicks got? What you trying to say? These players going to come to the Knicks and they going to come and shine the sky and outscore every player and break records and do shit like that this year? You really see that? You really see that? The most non-talked about team in the NBA right now was the New York Knicks. So we went from being one of the most talked about teams right back to what we used to be. Not talked about. So for you to think that that's going to happen, we got a nice core squad. They need time to grow. This is not going to be the season for that. This is going to be the season that you see the Knicks go through some humps and some bumps because they're trying a new game plan.
Listen, can Nick give out his bold predictions?
That's a bold-ass prediction, brother.
Knicks is going to be in second in the East.
That's not happening.
Okay? Second.
Nicovelli.
Chris Porzingis, injury.
See?
He's going to be on the injury list.
Okay.
Dame Dollar, injury list.
I know. You
this
want
season.
Everybody injured just so your Knicks could win.
Come on. Come on, man. You're an agent. You're an agent. Open up your jacket, man. Take that. Lift up your sweater, man. Are you wiretapped, sir?
You know.
Because I thought I was supposed to be interviewing Knicks fans, man.
Yeah.
And you're worrying about.
It's a real Knicks fan.
You're worrying about.
You're delusional.
Listen, I'm delusional. But for the past year,
and that's the problem.
You've been screaming out Mr. 25 and 10
and every year,
like he's a motherfucking champion.
About how much we win. What I said last year, we're going to win, 45? The 50 games, what we had, 46? Didn't I say we're going to make it to like the second round in the playoffs? We made it to the second round of the playoffs, right?
You also said Steph Marbury took us to the Eastern Conference.
All right, I said that. That was
and you ain't in that yellow cab yet, so I would be nice right now.
Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with
it. I would be nice.
Everything else
so we ain't going to talk about.
So, prediction. It's the same prediction that I said. It's going to be 5th to 6th place.
Let me tell you about Knicks.
Second place, that's pushing it. And every Knicks fan know we not getting second place. We not even pushing to be that damn good. You got to be that damn good. We do not have that team to be that. I wish we was that team this year. Now, we get another star that we can make some stupid, crazy shit happen. With crazy shit like I'm hearing, like a Zion Williams come over. Then I can say, all right, bet, Nick, you got a point now.
Do you want Zion to come to the Knicks? We hear all this shit.
Yeah, Zion come to the Knicks. That'd be good. But
Donovan Mitchell coming to the Knicks.
That'd be crazy.
Zion Williams coming to the Knicks.
That means JB. That means That means there'll be no more JR. There'll be no more Julius. There'll be no more Mitch Robinson. I got to look at that. Be no more IQ. Now, that's the last of that 5-year run branch, right? So that's 4 players that they need to really do that. So you're making a point now, Nick. Now you're making sense. Because those 4 players will be gone if we get those 2 players to the Knicks. That started on low, but then we failed. Because then they told us to trust the process, right? To do like, but then we just did some shit like that. Right? Imagine if we do that. Would you like it?
Hells no.
You won't like that?
What, if we got rid of Emmanuel quickly?
If Emmanuel, Rich, RJ, Julius, and
Put Tom Thibodeau on that list, since we talking about getting rid of people.
All right. And Mitch. All right, I put Tibbs there too. Okay. Now if they get rid of, all right, we get Mitch, we get who? Let's say we get Embiid, right? We go for Embiid, they get rid of Mitch, right? That's
another injury-prone player.
But I'm just saying, we get them, that's 35 and 15. So
why y'all drool over injury-prone players?
It's
man?
not injury-prone players, it's just a player. We ain't talking about injury-prone players. Just because they're injury-prone because they putting up numbers. So that means they putting their body through most of the brutalest shit. That's the problem you don't understand. Of course you're not injury-prone when you're only averaging fucking 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. Barely only running 20 minutes. You got guys playing 43, 44 minutes. So you can't sit there and say that. Overtime is they playing more. So that's why they injury-prone, because they the ones that's headhunting. Get that one guy on the bench on every team that's like, go ahead, go in there and rough up the star player.
Okay.
We know.
Moving right along, man.
Your friend is one of them, ain't he? Didn't you just blew him up last weekend about that?
About who?
Your boy.
Who's my boy?
Who you was interviewing last week that had the Pacer hat on?
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Okay.
And then you blow him up about being that guy that come off the bench to be roughing up the stars?
Okay.
So we always got that, right? So of course they beat up.
Now I want to bring attention to Mr. Julius Randle, a.k.a. Mr. 25-10.
Mr. 25 and 10. That's nice. I like how you say that.
Yeah, Mr. 25 and 10.
We should trademark that, Mr. 25 and 10. We the first ones to tell anybody that, too.
Now. When we speak it out of Mr. 25 and 10,
yeah.
Is he looking forward to the season? Does he really want to be a Knick?
Well, he said he don't like, remember when he was on the thing, he was like, Knicks is one of the hardest teams to play for because of the fans. The only guard that, like I said, even the Knicks fan is your biggest opponent on the Knicks team. We criticize, we boo you, we tell you suck, you can't shoot. And that's our home court advantage, right? So I mean, this is the worst place. I think it's the worst place to play for the New York Knicks. Because you don't get no love for the fans. But they don't understand Knicks fans. They don't know how dedicated we've been for over 20, 30 years, and we never get it.
And that's not even it.
That's
not even it. It's that. When you speak of New York City, man, we are a city that consists of ball players.
This is the point.
Ball players that could play the game probably better than the motherfuckers on the court who you paying tickets to see. Yeah.
I mean, we got a bunch of legends.
Yeah.
New York is the best.
New York City is.
We know that. That's why I say it's so hard to play here. You got to think about playing for New York. This is the mecca of basketball. New York City is the mecca of basketball.
Okay.
Just like it's the mecca of hip hop. So if this is the mecca, and you playing for New York, but your fans boo you while you at a home game, every game, and when the opposite team come, they bigging up the opposite team, and it's like the Knicks ain't been trying to win the championships since Patrick Ewing left. It seems like they build up the money to get the Knicks to, sell out shows, to always be sold out games with the worst records in the game, but we could have sold out seats, right? And the 80s did that. The 80 Knicks did that. Pat Ewing, John Starks, they did that, right? You got to give that to them, right?
Okay.
Because ever since then, the Knicks haven't been that since, right? But we know how to full seats, right? If you want to play for New York, you got to think about it. The number one place in marketing is New York City. The NBA building
I'm going to interrupt you.
offices is downtown in New York City.
I don't mean to interrupt you.
The office of the NBA, the major office is in New York City, downtown. Where they sign their contracts at is downtown.
But can Nick continue to give you his injury-prone player list, man?
I mean, it's a bunch of injury-prone players, though, man. We can't go through the whole list. Half of the superstars.
I'm telling you who's going to be who's going to be on the injury list in the East.
But you're going to say the whole goddamn every superstar.
No, I'm just going, no. I'm
yes,
just
you is. You're going to say Tatum. You're going to say everybody.
Yeah, him too. It's another one.
You're going to say everybody.
No, I'm just giving you the facts, man.
Just say your prediction
Listen.
that you wish that these players all get injured.
No, I'm telling you
Instead of saying they're going to get injured.
I'm telling you.
Then you marking them to be injured, and that's not cool as basketball. I want to see basketball. I want to see games. I don't want to see injured players sitting on the bench.
Listen, man.
I don't want to see that. I want to win money this year. I want to win a lot of money off of FanDuel and Underdog. You understand what I mean? I want to win that money. Like, in order to win the money, I got to have the good games. We can't be having the Knicks just winning. I respect what you say.
No, you don't, because you're challenging what I'm saying.
Because I can't allow you to say that. Nobody can allow that.
Listen.
That's bad, man.
Listen.
We wishing bad for other teams for our team to look good. Nah, I don't want that.
What?
That's not basketball, bro.
What?
That's not basketball.
What?
That's not basketball. I'm not going to...
think when Julius... Who was playing against the Knicks when Julius Randle was thumbing down Knicks fans?
Like, I don't even...
Was it Cleveland?
Probably so.
I mean, who do you think the team we was playing against was saying, Julius, man, you shouldn't do that?
No.
They were sitting on the bench laughing.
Of
like,
course,
look at this. Look.
And this is what everybody says. Everybody that plays at the Garden, or you could go.
You think when Julius Randle was pushing,
sit there and say,
and man, you quickly, and on the sidelines, you think the opposition was looking back at that and saying, "Oh, don't do that." You think they was ready to get off the bench and break up the fight?
For what?
Exactly.
So
what the hell I gotta be worrying about Dame Dollar being healthy enough to play a complete season when out of his 9-year tenure in the NBA, he only played 3 full seasons. We are dodging the bullets when we speak of certain players, man. Zion Williams, we dodge his ass.
Okay, if you think so.
John Morant, we dodge his target gun practice ass. We dodged his ass.
If you say so.
All right? We crying about R.J. Barrett, but yet to me, he's been the most consistent,
if you say so.
Obedient,
if you say so,
NBA player out his draft class.
Of course, because he's an NBA baby, so it's different. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's an NBA baby. He's not like these other guys. He's from the NBA.
He's not like who? Mr. 25 and 10?
He's not like none of these guys.
Who you keep holding to?
Between him and JB and a couple of other Steph, Klay Thompson, these is all NBA babies. Meaning they grew up in the NBA. So they know what it's going to take to be a professional. RJ is the most professional out that draft class because of that. Because he cut from that cloth, that NBA cloth. That's why he's going to be in the league for a long time. You're not going to see RJ go nowhere. RJ Barrett is in the league until at least 35. Unless he get real bad injured, which we doubt. So he's in the league. These guys is going to be NBA babies in the league. That's what they trying to do now with the Knicks. Same thing Golden State did. Build a core team and run this core team until they old enough to retire.
So you see the Knicks in the play-in this season?
Play-in? Nah, I see them in the playoffs. See the difference what you're saying. I see them in the playoffs. I said 5th to 6th seed, not play-in. And if we got to play in that little tournament that they having, the Knicks might win that little tournament. So, but playing? Nah, we in the play-in. We playing in the playoffs. We not doing that.
And if we not in the playoffs,
that's not even a question. The Knicks is going to be in the playoffs. That's not even a question. Knicks is in the playoffs. See, that's the difference now. We know our team is a playoff team. Off the rip. Now we got to see if we can get to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's the next step.
Next question. Is
Then the
Julius Randle going to sabotage the Knicks?
No, he's trying to win.
He's trying to win. But
He
yet,
want to win.
you say he want to win, right? See, you on fucked up now.
No, I didn't.
I'm about to show you
Why?
where you fucked up
when he
now.
got injured, why he didn't sit down if he wanted to win? And I'm gonna tell you the same thing.
No.
If your coach tell you you're good enough to play, you're gonna play, injured or not.
Never
It doesn't matter.
try to out-talk the host, okay?
Okay.
No.
Okay. I'm
You
just telling you. So
don't do that.
Don't come with that.
Don't
question.
do that.
Don't say that.
What I'm going to say
that's
is,
what y'all all
if
say,
he
but
wants to be a Knick, how come he's not under the agent that Leon Rose had
because
him
he
sign
knows in his
under?
best interest is not going to work for him.
You full of shit. Off camera, that's not what you said.
I said it for his best.
You full of
interest.
shit.
It's not
You said,
good for him.
see?
It's not good for
That's
him.
not what you said. Man.
I'm saying is he could
That's
be.
not you said.
Because that
You
means
said-
he want to leave.
See. Look in the camera.
That means
And
he
admit
want to leave.
that you're lying.
Right?
See, you lying. That's not
So-
what you said. Be a man about your shit.
That's what I said.
Off camera, that's not what you said. You said that Julius Randle know that his career as a Knick is coming to an end. That's
Of
what you
course,
said.
He knows that already.
No. So when I asked you that question a few minutes ago, I should have got a different response, man. See, we're not gonna do this with Nick.
There wasn't no different response because you never asked me, is Julius Randle.
I asked you, do he want to be a Knick? Is he
I
happy
said
as a
yes.
Knick?
Don't
You
mean
say he wants
he's
to.
not
So
happy
if
with
he wants to
management.
be a Knick, then how come he's not signing?
Because he don't want to down with that management. Because he just realized for his best interest is not the best interest for him. It's the best interest for the Knicks if he's under that with them. When he's trying to get to the bag, I said earlier, Julius is going to try to get to the bag. He knows sitting with this guy, he's not going to get to the bag when it's time for him to sign a new deal.
Yo,
That's
Julius,
why he left.
check this out.
You got to look at
The
it
last
that way.
interview I did with you, right?
Mhm.
You said that everybody's on the same page.
They are.
So don't interrupt me, please. Don't interrupt
are.
the host. Please don't do that.
They are.
Please don't interrupt the host.
The host.
Listen, let talk Nick to me. You said that everybody's on the same page. R.J. Barrett, he's willing
All
to
of
play
them.
off the bench.
All of them's on the same
Hey,
page.
look, you interrupted. Julius
on the same
Randle's
page.
willing to do what he got to do. Now you're telling me he's not willing to sign under the Knicks umbrella because the Knicks
It's
don't
not
have his best interest.
interest at heart.
Which one is it, goddammit?
Stop trying to, first thing
Which one is it, man?
First thing you're going to do is stop switching my words up.
No, I'm
'cause
not
you trying
switching
to
shit
bitch
up.
You is. Because first what I said was he's comfortable playing the position he's at now. For his best interests, he knows that's not what's going to happen when it comes to him getting to a bag. I just said it earlier. Reason why he knows it's not for his best interest to be signed to that team with that player, because it's not gonna be for the player's option. It's not gonna be for his best interest. If I know the management that runs this team is I'm under, he's gonna slowball me to better benefit the team. I need my money next year. So since I want my money, I got to get rid of this in order for me to get that. So all Julius is doing of his best interest. Don't mean, I'm not locked in for my season, ready to go hard with these guys and prove I'm worth the money. So when it comes to that extension money, you could put him in that 175, damn near 200,000, 200 million bracket. That's what he's fucking going for. That's what he's going for. So he can't do that under AAC. He can't. He knows that. And it stopped other players from coming to the Knicks because of the AAC. Because they at war with other freaking agents and they got beef, so they can't even go to the team. Because we'd have had Chris Paul in the summer.
Yo, Greek Freak gonna be hurt real bad. He's gonna be hurt, man. He's gonna be hurt.
Greek Freak?
The Greek Freak.
Okay.
He's gonna be hurt.
Okay. That's what you think. I mean,
I'm telling you, man.
I want to see
It's
good
another
basketball.
Kyrie. I want to see good basketball too, man. By any means necessary.
I
man.
want to see good basketball. Real good
I
basketball.
want to see Nick players throwing elbows. I want to see all that shit. Yeah, I want to see that.
I know you want to see dirty basketball.
I want to see you motherfucking right.
You want to see dirty
You
basketball.
motherfucking right.
That's what's not what New York is not about. But
New York always been about
No,
dirty
see,
basketball.
there you go. You putting a bad
Always.
You putting a bad image on New York.
Always. Come on,
That's
bad
such a bad
image.
image
New
on
York
New
got soft. That's the fucking problem.
Okay, the whole
We
NBA
got
The
soft.
whole NBA soft.
We got soft,
The whole
man.
NBA soft.
We
The
ain't
NBA
worrying about the
built-
rest of the fucking NBA.
then
We worrying
nobody's
about
gonna
New
play.
York. See, you're an agent.
Nobody's gonna play.
You're an agent.
Nobody's gonna play.
You're an agent.
Don't you get if every player plays
You're
dirty,
a fucking agent.
they don't live long
Why?
in the NBA.
Listen, we are not concerned. I know Nick
the
is
NBA
not.
gonna push you out. It's their league.
Listen.
If you playing dirty and you
Listen,
roughhousing,
man.
that's why Carmelo's not in the lead. That's why a lot of these players is not in the lead right now. That's some reserve spots in the league.
You say that Carmelo Anthony was a dirty player?
I'm not saying Carmelo was a dirty player, but he wasn't no punk. Nobody can score on Carmelo. They still list him as the best scorer in NBA history.
And speaking of what he had a 60-point high in the Garden
with no rebounds and no assists.
And he missed mad shots too. That wasn't even a perfect game.
Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying?
ISO King. That's what the Knicks about. You know that ISO King. Give me the ball. Let me do what I do, nigga. We win or lose, nigga. I don't give a fuck. That was the Knicks motto then. We didn't know that, but they blew that up recently. If you watched a couple of shows, and you see they blew that up recently. When Carmelo and them was there, nigga, them niggas, Baron Davis said it, nigga, like, yo, it was games they knew they was losing. They already knew they gonna lose. Let Carmelo do whatever the fuck he want with the ball. They didn't care.
So
if Carmelo would take the loss if he did not get the last shot, he did not care. He got mad at players for not passing him the ball. Iman Shepard said it. He was more mad that Carmelo was more mad that he took the shot instead of giving them the ball, and they still lost. Carmelo rather lose and get his buckets and his points than take a win. That's why Carmelo is not a champion, because he didn't really care about winning or losing. Carmelo worried about his stats. There's a lot of players that's like that. Niggas will miss the last shot in the game just to won't fuck up they stats, because they getting extra, the bonuses in the games.
All right, so far, who we got being hurt this season? We got the Greek Freak.
You said Greek Freak.
We got Dame Dollar.
You on this one? Dame Dollar, Greek Freak, Dame Dollar. Who else? Who else you?
One of the two.
Who?
This Greek Freak and Dame Dollar duo is not going to work.
Okay,
it's not going to work. It's not going to work.
That's just hate coming from Nick, but it's okay.
Oh my God! When is a Knicks fan supposed to have love for the opposition? What the fuck is going on?
Like I said,
what has happened to New York, man? When we speak of Knicks fans, man, what the hell has happened, man?
If the Bucks ain't good, the game
ain't good.
Man. If
and then you wonder why you can't win no money with the Knicks. Because you don't talk like you want to win money, man.
Shit,
no, you don't. No, you don't. First of all, you want your opposition players to be healthy as fuck.
Hell yeah, I want everybody.
You want them to be.
The best
listen,
game.
man, you're a fool, man.
If the Knicks gonna win,
you're a fool. So let me
ask
you something. Did you enjoy that dunk that the Greek Freak did over Tim Hardaway when he went over his head? You was happy about that? You wanted him healthy? You wanted his hamstring to be up to par where he could leap like that?
If you love that, you want to watch the best games, bro. I'm sorry. You don't
I want to win by any means, man.
But you want to win by any means. That means by playing with skill, not wishing bad on anybody else. Because now niggas' whole family fucked up. Everything fucked up just because Nick Novelli wanted. That's not cool, Nick. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, I ain't got nothing to do with
you don't.
And I'm not, and I'm not wishing that. I'm just telling you, according to according to if you look in their past history.
Okay.
When we speaking out of Dame Dollar, right? Yeah. He been in the league 9 fucking years.
Yeah.
And only played 82 games a full season 3 times.
So. What that got to do with anything?
3 times.
That ain't got nothing to do with that. We ain't talking about that.
Oh, nigga got body aches. That's how you turn around, something's hurting.
But he averaged 30.
And you mad.
30 a season. So.
And you mad. And you mad that I'm saying that shit.
No, I'm not mad at
you defending that bullshit.
I'm just saying.
Like you defend Mr. 25 and 10. We are getting sick and tired of these numbers, man. You know what Julius Randle is, too? He's a postseason injury-prone player.
Okay.
Every time motherfucking postseason comes, he's hurt. He's hurt. Nah, he got hurt before.
No, he didn't.
He got hurt before.
No, he didn't. The last playoffs, he did not get hurt. He just got his ass bust. Let's be truthful.
And that's even worse.
Let's be truthful. He just got his ass
So
bust.
his pride was hurting. Something was hurting on him. Come on, man. His pride was hurting.
We made the playoffs and he got his
pride was hurting.
That's it. They wasn't as good as they thought they was. That's all that was.
We made it to the playoffs. This fucking hype shit, man. All this fucking hype.
What hype? You mad
The
at
height
Knicks
with
ain't-
these
but
big-
The Knicks need that height. That's what we need. We need the height. You keep talking about height. The Knicks need the height. We
Listen.
need the height. We need the height.
Josh
Bad.
Hart is gonna dog the shit out of Damian Lillard.
Who?
Josh Hart.
Now we not gonna. No.
Yeah. We're gonna do that. Yeah, we're
Josh
gonna do that.
When you became a Josh Hart, like
Hold up.
hold up,
Like I told you and Kevin Wins,
how
man.
this man just switched?
No.
From the hater of Josh Hart.
No.
Now he's the heart of a Josh Hart.
No.
I respect that. I'm
No.
liking that.
No.
It took a minute.
No. Never took a minute.
It
No.
took a minute to shape
No.
it to a heart for him to have love for Josh Hart. So let's applaud him on that. Let's applaud that he grew. Like Nick grew the heart, gave him the heart. All right, I fuck with that. Yeah,
Okay.
Dame gonna have a problem when it comes to little defense, but is he?
All right, no. Let me piggyback on that.
Now let's see if he.
Let me piggyback on that Josh Hart statement you said. Only thing I said about Josh Hart is that he was not worthy to get the bag before Emmanuel quickly. That's all I've been saying. I ain't take nothing away from his hustle. I just say he just got here in New York. Can he walk through Central Park a little bit longer before he get 82 million? That's what I said. Did I say that?
I know. And
Did I say that?
You understand?
Can
why
you
he got
answer the
bag,
question?
though?
Did I say that?
Yes, you said that.
Okay.
And now, do you understand why he got the bag?
All right.
though?
See, I can fact check what the fuck I said.
All right.
See,
Now,
you can't throw me in that yellow cap, but I can throw your
now,
ass in
can
there
you agree?
because you do not be saying
Can
factual
you
shit.
agree?
Now, we're not going to do this, man.
you
Remember, I'm
agree?
the host.
Can you agree?
I
with
got
that?
the starter button and I got the stop button.
Can you agree with that?
I can start this shit and I can stop it.
Can
Be
you
nice.
agree?
Talk Nick to me.
Can you be?
Talk
can you
Nick
be
to
real with
me.
that?
Don't
Is he
do
a
this to me.
Is he worthy?
Because you're not going to like it.
Is he worthy?
Shit, don't think because yellow cabs don't ride in the motherfucking park that I can't call one up. God damn it. With this bullshit.
Okay.
You got more love for the opposition than you do for your own team.
Well, I said-
So when I say Dame Dollar's gonna get hurt this season, motherfucker's gonna get hurt.
Well, that's how you
And
feel.
fuck it. I'm wishing for it.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
fuck
that's
him.
it.
I'm wishing for him to
A
get hurt.
minute.
I ain't
A
talking
minute.
about
A minute.
I ain't talking about career injury.
Yeah, you is.
No, I'm not. I'm just talking about a
you
little
look at it.
setback where, you
It
know,
ain't even a setback.
where he
It
does the
doesn't matter.
usual. Play a little bit and then sit out for the
Even
rest
if
of the
he do
season.
sit out for the rest
Fuck
of the
outta
season,
here.
they still gonna be a
Fuck
star
outta
to
here.
deal with.
Fuck out of here.
It don't matter.
So
man.
you wish for the best for the opposition, but you
I
don't wish for the best for your own fucking team. And when Knicks fans stop doing
When
that
we get
shit,
40,
we'll
50,
get
60,
somewhere.
when we get to
When Knicks
60
fans
wins,
start
then I can
walking
talk.
in Madison Square Garden with a chip on their motherfucking shoulders,
They already do.
no, they
They
not.
already do.
They be in there cheering for the fucking opposition.
Because the team that
As much as Michael Jordan had his tongue out at the Garden, someone should have pulled that shit out.
they did, and they cheered.
All right, exactly. That's the fucking point I'm trying to make.
When you great, you great.
That's what I'm trying to make. So you want to say he's great? I want to say he got dunked on by John Starks.
well,
See,
we all agree.
yeah, nah, but see, y'all want to talk about how many rings he got.
Ooh, I don't
No, but I'm telling you, Nick mentality. I don't give a fuck about the opposition
Nick-
greatness.
Nick-
I don't care about that.
But
I would jump over
but
John.
New York-
I would jump over Michael Jordan's 6-time NBA championship.
Okay.
I would leap over that shit, pull his tongue out
Okay.
to talk about the John Starks left dunk,
Okay, all right.
just to get a Chicago
If that-
Bull fan mad.
If that's
Just for a Chicago Bull fan to sit back and say, God damn, are you delusional? To sit here and talk about John Starks dunking on the left on Michael Jordan when my man Mike got 6 rings. But guess what? They not in Madison Square Garden. Them banners is not up there, so guess what? I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care about you motherfucking Laker fans. How many rings they got? 12 when they done stole, 5 from Minnesota? From the city of Minnesota. Let's call it for what it is. What was they calling? Minnesota Lakers? Huh? And when they got 5 trips out there? Huh?
Listen,
And then they want to still lay 5? Put them fucking banners in Minnesota.
what you gonna say about
Give John Moran some hope when he go. Maybe he'll stop playing with fucking
what you gonna
guns
say about Boston?
when he see that his fucking organization do got some banners up
And
there.
what you gotta say about
The
Boston?
fuck out of here, man.
Now
Huh?
Boston, I want to hear
Huh?
Boston next. Please,
Yeah,
tell
when
me
we
about Boston.
when we keep continuing to have love for the opposition, you fake ass New Yorkers, stop this shit. Stop it.
Nick is giving y'all
Stop it.
y'all hear him?
Stop
Y'all
it.
better listen.
I got more heart than Josh right now. Huh?
Damn.
Give me the goddamn
You
82
heard
million.
that
God
ball,
damn
that
it.
rap ball
Let
right
that
there?
motherfucker walk through
Nigga said, I
motherfucking
got
Central
more heart
Park.
than
God
Josh
damn it.
do, nigga.
God
Hard,
damn.
man.
That's a ball. You motherfucking right. shit. Put
That is
Nick
a
in the
ball,
studio.
my nigga.
Huh?
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, I got more heart than George.
Oh my God. We
Yeah.
need to make that the slogan.
Yeah.
We gotta make that
Yeah.
the
You
slogan.
getting Nick upset with this
That's
bullshit.
his new show he gonna make. Watch, I got
Oh.
more heart than George.
Nah, my new show's gonna be if only and Pat and Bernard played together.
That would
Yeah.
have been interesting.
Yeah, and then
We
you
would have
know,
won the championship then.
yeah.
It would have
Yeah.
been no Oakley. It would have been the championship.
Why you say it would have been no Oakley? It would have been no need for Oakley, right?
It would have been no need for Oakley. If we'd have had Pat, you crazy? Pat
And Bernard,
can't be crazy.
if they would have played together.
What? That would have been stupid, bro.
Yeah, but stop
Bernard
having
can't.
love for the opposition, man. Stop
Nah,
that
we
shit,
can't-
man.
We don't
No,
have
no, no,
love.
no, no. See.
We respect New York. Let's just be real. New York.
Listen, I
why
want
New
the
York fans is the way
opposition
New
on
York fans
crutches,
is,
man.
is
I
because
want my kids out there to throw fucking elbows. The Greek Freak cannot do that. Tim Hardaway, I'm a dunk over your fucking head like you a fucking kindergarten
See, you the
motherfucker.
one who mentioned shit like that.
Punch the nigga in the.
I don't register that
Listen,
in my
listen,
bank.
listen.
That ain't in my
I
head.
need dirty plays, man. I need to see all that. I
We
need
had
that.
though. We had
I
that.
need
We
that.
had that. We had that.
I need
But it
that.
don't last.
I need
You
that.
don't last long in that.
Listen, I need that. I need 5 starting Kevin Williams on the New York
No,
Knicks.
you need 5. You need,
Yeah,
you need
yeah.
5 Anthony Mason.
Yeah. Okay, but we ain't gonna
You can
get
say
that.
You can say
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
You can say that.
yeah, yeah,
5 Anthony Masons.
yeah.
You ain't gonna never get that because those players ain't in the NBA no more. That's what I'm trying to say. The NBA changed, man. It's
Listen.
layered down now. It's like
You know who could be a
They-
potential?
they can't. They
You know
don't
who could
even
be a
want-
potential?
Think about it. Our big men, the big men, is outside shooting threes. That's how the game changed. Like I respect the way you talking with the.
No, you
old-
don't.
Yes,
No,
I
you
do.
don't.
But
See,
not-
you know you don't because you got love for the op. See,
I got
you
love
you.
for basketball.
Listen,
I'm not
so do
saying
I, man.
anything.
Knick fans need a fucking chip. I
How
want
we
these
gonna get the chip without the players?
Listen, I want these
What I'm
motherfucking.
trying to say
I
is the
want-
Knicks need to
check this
stop
out.
Being scared.
Who's
and
being
go for it.
scared?
We not going for it, bro. We got to look at other teams and see what they fucking doing to realize, yo, we got to go for it. We got the draft picks, we got the money, we got everything we need to go grab 2-3 superstars and win a championship. But they're not doing it
Yo, I got a
because
prediction.
the Knicks don't want it.
I got a
We
prediction.
want it.
I got a
The
prediction.
Knicks organization don't give 2 rats ass about a championship.
I got a prediction.
And we know that because the fucking owner said it himself out his own
I
fucking
got a
mouth.
prediction.
Get
that-
rid of him.
Chris Porzingis won't
He won't do good on
on Boston.
Boston.
No,
That's
No.
your opinion.
no.
He's going to be the third option, so
No.
I don't see him scoring what he scored last year in Washington because
Injured.
he wasn't injured last year. So he
No.
played the
He's
whole
gonna be
season.
injured this year.
I don't know because he got a lot of
He's gonna be injured this year.
players around him where he don't have to do so much. So I don't know about that. Him getting injured.
Come
I don't
on
think
now.
so. Now you can say Dame. I can understand probably Dame. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
Dame's gotta have to play.
Yeah,
East Coast
Mr.
ball.
Dame Dollar.
Cause
I've
now
been
he
in the
on the
season
West
9 years, but only could play
Nah.
3 years, 82 games, a full season.
That's good. Look,
Oh, see, fuck.
good.
But see, you know what? You're right. That is
That's
good.
That's good.
That's
for him.
good
He was
for-
on the West.
That's good
He
for the
was on
West.
Let's
That's
see if
good
he
for
can
them.
go on the East.
It's not good for the Knicks.
What's
It's not good for the Knicks. It's not good for the Knicks.
Well,
So we're gonna kill that Dame Dollar bullshit.
I want
We
the
go-
Knicks to play the best teams and beat the best teams. So
Me
Knicks
too.
can prove. That's why I'm like, I want this to happen. That's what
No,
the
you
Knicks-
don't. You
Yes,
want
they-
these niggas
that's what they-
healthy.
If you
You
watch,
want them healthy.
if you watch media day, you'd have seen how the Knicks want. They see what everybody's talking about and they want to prove it. We are better. Only way we gonna prove we are better, not beating them when they best players down. Beat them when they best players at their best, and we beat them at their best. Then we see where we stand. That's why I'm sitting there saying, no, I want the best of the best players to play against the Knicks. Because I want that game. You should want that too. Because then that proves that we are making a bigger progress.
So
I
that-
need to see it full hands on to see it. I don't want this player not playing because he's injured. Nah, because then that's going we win. We ain't gonna get the credit for that win.
Why not?
We're not gonna get the credit. We ain't gonna get the respect. We need to earn the respect, right? So we got to get up in the brackets, right? So we earn the respect as one of those elite teams in the East. We have to beat the elitist teams in the East with their best players on the court.
You seen that infamous
That's how
Malcolm
we gotta
X
do it.
photo when he had we had the machine gun and he's
That's
looking
how
out
we
the
gotta
window?
do it.
Did you
We gotta
see
be at
that?
the best.
Listen, y'all talking to hoes. Did you see the infamous photo of Malcolm X when he holding the machine gun peeping out the window? What's the message that was written across that photo?
Man, none of that.
I'm asking you a question.
None
Do
of
you
that
know
matters.
that? Do
None
you
of
know
that
that? By any means necessary.
Well, that's your means.
By
That's
any
the way
means
you think.
necessary.
I'm a
I don't need my opposition. I'm not shedding the tears.
Best.
Listen.
I want to see the best of the best on
Listen.
the court. I
Listen.
don't want to see the fucking fake ass games with these whack ass games with these whack ass players making my team look even more whack because niggas ain't playing. And that's what you're not understanding. You want to win by any means necessary. That's not how you win by any means. You go on that court and you play your best.
That's not how you mean by any means
winning,
necessary.
Man. That's
man.
winning. Any means necessary is going on that court and winning. Putting your die-hard best on that court and leave it on the court. Not sitting there, oh, we'll win if this play ain't playing and that play. That's fucking coward, man. We a bunch of cowards? That's what you're saying? We a bunch of coward team?
No.
All right then, because a coward's
saying,
gonna...
Listen.
Listen, everybody...
It's Knicks fans' fault that Dame Dollar can't play a full season? Who fault is that?
It's your fault.
Who fault is that? Who fault is that?
You'd rather him be injured than play.
No, it's not that.
You'd rather him injured. Tell the truth.
I'm telling you what's gonna happen.
No. So you rather him injured?
It's not rather. I'd rather him.
I know your concept.
I've been telling you my concept.
Your concept is you rather him injured.
My concept is Nick first.
Do you rather him injured?
Ain't about me rather. I'm telling you.
With him on the court.
Listen.
With him on the court, the Knicks can't win a game.
Listen.
That's what I want to know.
Who said that?
So why would you wish him?
Who said that? Who said I wish him? I'm telling you what's going to happen. I'm telling you what's going to happen. I'm telling you what's going to happen.
If you believe he's going to get...
Like you're telling me the Knicks is not going to be in second place?
Nope.
So you rather me accept that bullshit than for you...
That's my perspective.
Instead of... All right, so this is my perspective. But you don't want to respect mine? But I got to respect yours? You telling me we're going to be sixth place.
Second place.
You got a problem with me that Dame Dollar is not...
The top teams in the East.
Yo.
By the top teams in the East.
Is that a wire hanging off that? What's that? What is that? Is that a wire?
Yeah,
what's that hanging?
It's a wire.
It's something, man.
It's definitely a wire.
Huh? You got communication with the Bucks, man?
I got communication with the
Who the fuck are you talking to?
About the Bucks?
You do?
No, I don't.
You do?
I care about my Knicks.
Add another team. Who gives a fuck about the Boston Celtics? You do?
Yeah, because those are the teams that we
gotta beat. Yeah, he admit that shit. He said,
yeah. We got to beat these teams.
Yeah.
These are the teams I want my Knicks to have the upper hand throughout the whole season on.
We do not have to worry about Boston Celtics because Chris Porzingis is not going to play a full season.
And I want him to play.
He can't even keep his body he can't even run a full court without getting tired.
Okay. You haven't seen
He's
him play.
iron deficiency.
You haven't seen them play?
Huh? Chris Porzingis need
B12
vitamin. But see,
I watch these people play. I watch games. I watch basketball. I'm not just sitting there watching the Knicks. I'm watching basketball, and I'm looking at the best of the best compared to the worst of the worst. I remember we was the worst of the worst, and now we right there, almost at one of the best teams in the league. And in order to beat that team, we have to beat those teams. So I want us to beat every one of these teams that's the top of the top with their best player on the court. When we bust their ass, and then niggas got to come on this show, and they got to respect the Knicks. They're going to have to respect it, because if they don't, we going to bust their ass. Make it to the Eastern Conference Finals this year. This year, I already predict that. We going to the Eastern Conference Finals this year from the 6th to 5th seed.
Now, check this out. I'm about
Not
to throw
from the second seed,
I'm about to throw you in that motherfucking yellow cap because you just said that we gonna be in 6th place. Now we're going to the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, from 6th place. Think about it. 2nd place? No. 6th place. That means we get to play against the good teams early.
You're gonna laugh at my prediction, saying, but yeah, you're gonna throw me a Cinderella. You're gonna throw me a Cinderella story, saying that we're gonna go from 6th place to the Eastern Conference.
Hell yeah, with 6th place, we went 2nd place off the. We went 2nd place off the 6th. We went to 2nd. We made it to the semis. We almost made it to the East. If we could have beat both, if we could have beat Miami, where we'd have been at? Where we'd have been at? The Eastern Conference Finals.
Can I continue my injury prone list? James Harden's gonna be hurt too.
I don't care about James. Nobody cares about James.
Oh, you got favoritism over the injury-prone players?
Nah, just James.
So you care about you care about Dame Dollar, but you don't give two fucks about James Harden. Because explain that to me, man. Not that I care, because neither one of them's Knicks. But I'm just curious.
Don't be surprised if
I'm just curious.
Knicks,
Who?
I heard stupid shit about them.
Who?
That's what's getting me more mad. There's a lot of fucking rumors going around that the Knicks is trying to get James Harden. Now I don't know, but it's been a couple of interviews, a couple of fucking blogs talked about this shit in the last couple of days. You don't believe it? Google it. There's been talks about it, and that's not even cool. The Knicks better not be that fucking stupid to get no James fucking Harden, because all he gonna do is fuck up the Knicks fucking whole game, and we don't want it. That nigga just want another scoring type. That's why I'm like, it doesn't even matter with James Harden. I don't want to hear nothing about James Harden, because all he's doing is just messing up the NBA with that bullshit he on.
Knicks gonna be the second in the East. There ain't gonna be no Cinderella story where we come from the 6th place and
That's
then
not a Cinderella story.
all of a sudden we make
That's
it to
not
the
a
Eastern
Cinderella.
Conference.
That's not a Cinderella.
Dame Dollar is not gonna play a full season.
Okay.
Chris Porzingis definitely ain't gonna play a full season. Okay, it's not happening, man.
Okay.
And we're gonna have the
I'm not even one of
advantage
them.
with these players being hurt.
Okay. If you think that's gonna be an advantage,
Of course,
if
Of
you
course.
think, that's my whole point. Like,
of course.
we ain't good.
Of course.
Then you saying the Knicks ain't good.
No, I'm saying.
No, you're saying the Knicks ain't a good basketball
No,
team.
you're
I'm sitting there
saying that.
You're saying that.
You're saying that.
I'm thinking about what you're saying and how you saying it.
You're saying
While you
that.
saying that. You saying the Knicks can't beat these teams with those players on that team.
Did you
That's
hear
what
me
you're
say that?
saying. So why do you need them injured for us to beat them? My point exactly.
I don't need them to
Right
be.
then,
I'm
so
telling you
don't
what's
even
gonna
mention it.
happen.
That's not happening.
I'm
though.
telling you that's gonna
logical. That's
happen.
not happening. though.
I'm
That's my
telling
point.
you
The
that
logical
Dame
for
Dollar is not going to play a full season.
That's not logical.
There's no Holiday and Drew. Why are you getting upset because I'm saying this shit? Chris
I'm not-
Porzingis is not going to play a full season. Why does that bother you?
Because then that takes away from
You know why
what I'm
that
trying to
bothers
tell
you? Because you're not a
Okay.
legitimate
Okay.
Knicks fan.
Okay.
You're a watered down Knicks fan.
All right. If you say so, brother.
See, I could detect y'all watered down Knicks
Okay.
fans. When you
If
talk
you-
highly of these Knicks,
Okay.
y'all start to itch. Yeah, y'all get this out of town itch sensation. Like,
It's not an itching.
yeah, it is, man.
Logical truth
No,
of NBA
no.
logic.
Since when Knicks fans who haven't been in the
Nick,
championship
I got more
talk?
Nick attire than you. How the fuck I'm not a Knicks
Okay,
fan?
now check this out.
No.
Check
Seriously.
this out.
You can have sneakers. You can have all.
Check
that.
this
I
out.
got more Knicks. I got
Check this
signed
out.
jerseys. I got fucking
Check this
everything.
out.
There's no way in the world you
Check
can tell
thi-
me
check
it's a
this
fake
out.
Knicks fan. Nah, hell no.
Check this out.
Crazy?
Check this out.
You bugging out
Check
right
this
there,
out.
buddy. Still
Do
got
I
John
see
Starks
it-
in the closet hanging in the wall. Nigga, you crazy as hell.
Check this out.
That's a Knicks hat. And
Where's your Knicks shit right now?
I'm wearing Knicks no right
Where's
now.
your Knicks shit?
Not wearing Knicks right
Now, what you just said? You was
now. Not
what
wearing
more than me?
Knicks right now.
What are you more than me?
I'm more of a Knicks fan.
Once again,
Got
to
more
my
Knicks
viewers,
attire than what you got.
to my viewers,
That's just one hat, Nick.
where is your motherfucking hat at?
I don't need a Knicks hat. I'm not wearing Knicks colors.
Where?
I'm not wearing no orange and no blue.
Look. This
That's
is not
it.
Nick colors either, but there go that logo.
Yeah.
Where's your logo?
My logo is a New York logo.
Where is it?
My logo is a New York logo.
Can I see a logo? He gonna bring out the Babe Ruth.
You heard?
He bringing out the Babe Ruth.
You heard? It's still New
Stop
York.
it.
Stop it.
Stop
brother.
it.
And I don't even fuck with the Yankees.
Stop
you heard?
it.
So stop
You
it.
prove my point. You do
I
not
don't
fuck
fuck
with
with
New
the
York teams, but yet you
No,
throw
I'm a
them on
Mets
your
fan.
back.
I'm a Mets fan.
You throw them on your back.
I'm a Mets fan.
You throw shit
I
on your
rock
body.
with the Mets.
Stop it. I'm gonna call a yellow
Blue
cat.
and yellow.
I'm gonna call a yellow cat.
Blue and orange
I'm
all
gonna
day,
call a
brother.
motherfucking yellow
Blue and
cat.
orange.
Listen,
Blue. If it ain't blue and orange, it ain't right.
listen.
When it comes to as a Knick, New York, I'm a Mets fan.
Listen.
I'm a Mets fan. I'm not even a Giants fan.
Listen.
Look at that. I'm a Jets fan.
We're about
Look at
to end.
that.
We're about to end this interview, man.
So
We're about to end this, man. We are hours strong on this shit. My man G5's getting mad because I'm telling him who's gonna get hurt.
yeah,
On the
I don't like to
opposition.
hear that, man. I don't want to
Listen,
hear.
it's
I don't
part
wanna
of the
hear
game,
nobody.
man.
I don't want.
It's part of the game,
part
man.
Of the game, but
It's part of the
I
game,
want
man.
The Knicks. I
It's
want our
part
Knicks
of
to
the
sit there and
game.
Play against these best teams.
It's
that they call
part
the best in
of the
East,
game,
and
man.
The big three,
It's the art of war, man.
and we gonna do it
It's
like
the
that.
art of war.
Our best players against
It's
their
the
best players.
art
Let's
of
do it.
war. You think the Greek Freak had a soft spot for my man? What's when he dunked over his head? What's his name? You know where I'm going at.
Same shit you said. Before.
Talk to me. What's his name? You know what I'm talking
Tim Hardaway?
Tim Hardaway. When he dunked over his fucking head, huh?
We not
Do you think he give a fuck? As big as he is, the disrespect,
I mean, he
disrespect
did that
made him look like man-child, huh?
He did that to a lot of NBA players, though.
Huh?
But don't put it on him like that. See why you pull?
This is
Hardaway
war,
out
man.
Like that?
This is war.
Yo,
This is war.
He said Tim Hardaway.
This is
I wouldn't
war.
have ran through Tim. Niggas
This is
forgot
war.
about that till you
Nah,
mentioned
because
it,
I'm a
man.
Knicks fan. I don't forget about shit.
Yeah, but that's
I don't forget
why
about
you-
shit.
Why you remember?
I don't
the
forget
bad
about shit.
Why you can't remember the good shit?
Because the
Like-
bad shit is what Knicks fans got to remember, man. When we go to war with these teams, man, we got to remember the bullshit that we went
We
through,
go
that we went
been
through.
some bullshit.
All right.
Niggas for
But
20
you want to
years,
hand out vitamins to the opposition.
give them vitamins.
You
I want
were
niggas at
the
their
Greek
best. I
freak.
wanna
Did
bust
you
their
take your
ass.
B12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dame
Are you
Dollar,
ready?
man.
Are you ready?
Was
Are
you
ready
well
for Josh
rested?
Hart?
Was you well
Yeah,
rested?
Are you well rested for
What the
Josh
fuck you
Hart?
talking about?
Damn right. I want you
Say,
well rested for
what the
Josh
fuck
Hart.
you? Come on.
I want Josh Hart to show you, nigga, I got your number. That's what I'm talking about.
Where's your
I
boy
wanna see
Real Talk with Nick? You're Nicovelli, aka TV, aka Real Talk with Nick. As I said, your host is, oh man, Nicovelli. I don't know where to end this shit. I just gotta end it because your boy GG5 talking some bullshit here. If you're gonna be a Knicks fan, you'll be a Knicks fan all
day.
day.
I ain't talking about
You don't
my
wear your
opposition.
pacer caps out this
Oh,
bitch.
shit,
You
that's
don't
a
go
shot.
around.
Pow.
You don't go around having love for motherfucking opposition. Pow! Shot to you as well.
Okay,
You don't do
call
that.
a shot.
You don't do that.
I don't have
You don't do that.
opposition.
We don't talk about MJ 6
I ain't
championships
say that. You
without
mentioned
talking
that.
about John Starks left
You
dunk.
mentioned that.
Left hand
That's all
dunk.
he got is a dunk.
Left
bro.
hand dunk. And that's
This
all
nigga
we
got all his
need.
championships
That's
over
all
the
we
Knicks.
need. That's all we
Let's be
need.
truthful,
That's
man.
all we need.
Nigga got 6
We-
championships over the Knicks.
And who gives a fuck?
If it wasn't Michael Jordan,
Who gives
on
a
there,
fuck?
We would have won.
We need that. We need that
And we
Isaiah.
had the chance to get them, and we made it to the finals. And let's not fucking blame Michael Jordan for that. We gotta blame our New York Knicks.
See, you rather
for nigga
talk.
missing.
You
fucking
rather
6 layups at one
You
time.
see-
Remember
see-
that shit?
See,
Remember the 6 layups?
see, you rather
That
talk
shit
about
was
that
some
shit.
bullshit.
You rather talk
You
about
said let's
that
think
shit.
about the bad time. That
You
was
rather
one of the
talk
worst
about
times.
that shit.
Nigga lost
Then to
6
talk
shots.
about.
God damn it.
You rather talk about
You
that
had a
shit.
championship
Than
that
talk
year.
about Magic.
Magic?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan fucking
Slapping
Iron
Scottie
Man.
Pippen because Xavier McDaniel had Scottie Pippen's heart. So you don't want to talk about that.
Oh, we know.
You don't want to
Xavier
talk about
McDaniel
good
wasn't-
times. You don't want to talk
That
about
wasn't
that.
a good time.
Scottie Pippen
You think
heart.
That was a good time.
Xavier McDaniel had
When the
Scottie
Knicks- I'm
Pippen's
not talking
heart.
about when we had. I'm talking about.
I don't
when we
even want you to
lost
talk
to
no more.
Houston.
This interview's over.
You know, when
Fuck
we
out.
lost